Hello and welcome to this new either or video. Today's question is, shall I accept interruptions from my team members? And the quite obvious answer is as long as you don't have a system to reduce those interruptions, yes, you will need to accept them. Now, the question becomes, how do I reduce those interruptions? And before answering this, what I would like to say is that the number of times that your team comes to you reflects the level of autonomy. And of course, you are responsible for developing the autonomy of your team. So how can you do that? How can you increase the autonomy of your team? So first thing to do would be to track those times that people come to you. And if you could put on a piece of paper the reasons behind what are their needs, why do they come to you? And those needs then will need to be addressed in different ways. One of them can be training. So if they lack technical skills or whatever, maybe training is a good answer. And most of the time, training is an important answer to these kind of things. The second thing to do is delegation of authority. Are your people able to make decisions on their own because you've gave them the authority to do so? And if it's not the case, again, it's a matter of tracking whatever is repeated over time and where your intervention is not an absolute necessity. Ideally, you should be able to delegate that decision-making authority to your team members. Very close to decision-making is access to information. So again, who from your team members should access what kind of information, even though it may be sensitive information, but because you're classifying who is supposed to access what, the fact that the information is sensitive is less of a problem. So the other thing to look at would be processes, and this usually would be the case for anything that is repetitive inside your company. So the idea is to have the people make their own processes, then you input on them, and once you've inputted on the processes, they're able to use them in a repetitive way, and they will be less likely to come back to you. One last thing you can do is to have open door hours, or some companies call them office hours. So you can have some times during the day or during the week that everybody knows about, where your door is open, where everybody's door is open, or suppose even this is true for open space, even there are no doors, and where people can go to other colleagues or come to you and ask whatever clarification question they may have. And this again doesn't apply to you only, but to experts also. Okay, so let me recap. So we said 1 is delegation of authority, 2 is access to information, 3 is processes, and 4 is office hours. So I hope this either or video has brought some value to you, and we'll meet in another video. Bye!